Hello everybody. In today's tutorial, we will be doing a printout like this. You can use that for your own private printing and framing for your house, or maybe you want to do it to sell online on stores like Etsy. It's fairly easy to do. What we can do is now this initially had a white background, so I'm starting with a white background. So you add a page. Now, if you're just starting out on Canva, please do look at one of my earlier videos that will show you how to begin, how to start on Canva, how to set up pages with the correct dimensions, etc. So if you're going to sell this on a store like Etsy, you would have different dimensions that you would like to sell it at, 8.5 by 11, 6 by 9, and so on. Okay. So for this one, we start off with a blank page, of course. And if this is something you want to do, your own creation, then that's fine. Go ahead and you can choose your elements. But let's say you want to do it, you've done a bit of research and you find out that, maybe at this time of the year, certain colors are in trending, are in fashion, certain maybe events. For example, maybe it's a Women's International Year, Women's International Day, Women's International Month, or um, pet day, or something like that. Certain colors. If you want to do that, do some research to find out what's the trending one. So for now, let's just start with something like I'm going to start something with a splash of color. So I did go for the orange. Initially, I did try blue, and for some people, they would love blue, something that's pastel in color, in shade, and it kind of blends in. So I'm just showing you a different version of it. So let's just go for, what you do is you can go for orange splash. Okay, you type in orange splash and you get all of these. Okay, so now I do have a pro version. So I did choose this one. If you do have a free one, please do go and look for a free one. And if you don't, go to a site like Pixabay, and then you have to download it and then upload it to Canva. But again, please check the licenses before you do that. Whether you can, of course, most, if not all, you can print for your own personal use. But if you're going to sell it, you need to check the licenses. Okay. So for this one, let's start with this orange here. I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to duplicate that and maybe change one a little bigger this way, not too much. Now this one, let's make it a bit transparent. This one too, because where it intersects, it's a bit dark, so I just a little bit, yeah. So you can see that over here and over here, down here, the trend, it's not as bright, but here it is. So that's the effect that I want. So let me just make this a bit bigger. So now I'm going to highlight both of this. I'm going to group it, and then I'm going to position it here to the center and the middle. Now I want to put something on it. I want to do a line art, okay? So let me just look for maybe abstract. Let me just try a line art first and see what comes up. Now I'm going to choose graphic. Now what I chose just now was a face. Was not a face. Was, if you look up here, you can see there are 4 faces. Okay. Now let's see if I can. There are so many here you can choose. Try not to choose something that is already like online, because then there are so many that people can choose from, and If someone else has done it and it's been there for a long time, the likelihood of people choosing theirs is higher than someone choosing a new one. So try and find something new. Okay, let me just see if I can. Yes, that's it. That's a pro one. So that was it. Okay. Now you can leave it like this, which is a bit light. It's a bit light. Or what I did was I just made it a bit darker. Now that is a bit too harsh for me. So what I did was I just went and I brought it down a bit more. So you can see it, but it's not so harsh. Then what I did was I went to edit image and then I went to, you have so many here choices. I went to dual tone and then I picked another color. So the top one, the duplicated one would be another color. So I picked lavender. And if you see, it just, it's a mixture of the lavender and the black underneath. But again, I think it's a bit too, if, it's, if I bring it all the way down, that's what happens. Okay? So, I'll show you. Can you see now what I mean? Yeah. Now let me just, and I can go back up here as well, and I can change the highlights. They have this highlights here. I can change the highlights to, you see what I mean when I change it to this. Well, let's say I change it to green. The changes are very subtle, of course. Go for the shadows. See, it's really, I don't want it, I want it to be a bit more, okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. So I'll click the apply. I've applied it. Okay, so it's there, yet it's not very harsh, and it's got that background. Now, if you feel the background is still a bit too, you can just bring it down a bit, you know. And then there's the second one. Again, you can bring that down a bit as well. I think that one is a bit too light. Now to preview it, you go to this arrow here, and that's how it looks. I think it looks pretty good. It's a bit abstract. Now you can add another element. Now this one, as you can see, the only reason I got these different colors was because I changed the top color here. You can change it to any color. And then I adjusted the transparency. So that's again something that you can do. You know, some may like this and some may like this version. It all depends on what you want. I mean, that is a crescent that I did out there. Now, I'm not doing it for this one because this one I thought, because I made it smaller, I thought it needed a bit of relief there. But this one I think is fine this way. Now you can of course change that color. Let's say I edit it out and let's you can change it to a lighter one. Let's see. Yeah, you didn't want, see, this is all something that you can do. You can even have it as light as this if that's something that is what you like. If you think that is something that is going to, that's pretty good as well, if I may say so myself. But again, depends on who likes it and who has a liking for line drawings, abstract art, and things like that. But what I'm trying to say is this is something that you can do on Canva, and it's so easy to do, and it's fast. And this background is white. Let's say you don't want white, so you can change it to a lighter color. Let's say you want this one, or you want you know maybe this one, because white may have been too stark a contrast, and maybe this one kind of blends it all out. So again, you can check it by looking here and see. It looks pretty good. So this is another way you can do it. So this is another one. So this is another way you can use Canva for print out. So I hope you like it. If you did, please do comment, subscribe, tell me what you liked about it, tell me what you didn't like, and hit the bell notification button so that you'll be notified when I do upload another video. Okay, bye for now.